We must also be determined to get people better educated for the jobs of today and tomorrow. When the founders of the University of North Carolina chartered America's first public university to open its doors in 1789, they knew even then that education creates opportunity. Public education lifts up families, communities, and our economy. But too often, public schools have taken a back seat to tax breaks for those at the very top. Simply put, public education is our most important job as a state, and we must do better. Now, when I visit schools across North Carolina, I see determined teachers, I see eager students, and I see hope for our future. But too often I see teachers working second jobs to make ends meet. Kids who missed out on early childhood education in pre-K. Trailers and crowded classrooms. If we want our educators to teach well, we need to treat them well. Last year, 20,000 teachers from across the state came here to Raleigh and asked us to help our schools. One of them was Nashonda Cook, who's here with us tonight. The daughter and granddaughter of teachers, Nashonda decided to become one too during a visit to her mother's classroom. Nashonda said this, "I knew immediately. I saw my mom change lives. I saw her help children reach their highest potential." Nashonda has taught in North Carolina schools for 20 years. Over the years, she's seen fewer teacher assistants, fewer classroom supplies, and she's had trouble making ends meet on a teacher's salary. But when her youngest child said that she'd like to become a teacher too, Nashonda didn't hesitate to encourage her. We want Nashonda's daughter and thousands like her to follow through and become teachers. Let's show Nashonda and other educators that we value and respect them. Nashonda, please stand up so that we can recognize your hard work and the amazing service of teachers all across our state. But North Carolina is still ranked 37th in teacher pay nationwide. That's not the respect they deserve. When I send you my budget, we'll put our schools and our teachers first. Now, I know we disagree on some issues, but I believe that there is bipartisan agreement that education will succeed with a good teacher in every classroom and a good principal in every school. So our message to educators should be clear. We trust you to educate our children. We're putting our money where our trust is. And we must encourage more of our very best high schoolers to choose teaching as a career. If they'll teach here for at least 4 years, North Carolina will pay for their college. Teaching Fellows scholarships are a great deal for our state, and they lift the level of respect for the profession. Let's expand the Teaching Fellows program. And let's give kids a better start by investing more in early childhood education. We work together to expand pre-K to thousands more students. But we shouldn't stop until every child has it. And let's give our students safe, healthy places to learn. Right now, 4 in 10 public schools in our state are at least 50 years old. That means they are still using the schools that you and I went to. Now, that's great for nostalgia, but not so good for students in classrooms with unreliable heat, leaking roofs, or crumbling walls. K through 12 schools need at least $8 billion in new construction and renovation. There is a smart way to build them that locks in financing against the whims of future legislatures and lets the people decide at the same time. It gets hammers swinging all across our state and still leaves money for good teachers and principals that I just talked about. This session, let's have the people vote on a strong school construction bond.